Angel. Yeah. And make sure it reaches right here. Huh? Yeah, he's talking a lot of shit. I said that you guys better be over there watching TV. That's what I said. Yeah. That's right there. It's fine. Here, put that there. I'm a soldier boy. I just told you, boy. Give me that remote, Jaden. Alright. Just move away from it. Go watch TV. Yeah. And go watch TV. Go set up the TV for them. Thank you. Go set up the TV for them. You know. Sometimes you gotta do shit like this and put niggas in their spot. Gotta check niggas, man. You can't be beating my pops like that, man. You can't be beating my pops like that. I can't let that slide. I can't let that slide. Snap a lot. Snap a lot. You've been snapping a lot.
And this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Romo's Cowboys going up against Breeze's Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And some room to work. And he's
Next time run out of bounds.
He gets this across the 25-yard line.
Partner, I know you call it play-by-play, but you know your ball. If I throw these numbers at you, all right, 6 yards shy of 2,000 of total yards from scrimmage for a rookie running back. What do you think?
Sounds like me in high school.
Sounds like you doing it.
It's really fascinating at what he was able to do. The thing for me, though, he did that as a rookie. Where do you go from here? I mean, can you keep going up from those numbers your sophomore campaign?
I think that you can. He's had examples of that preceding him in the NFL. Some guys are in the Hall of Fame right now. Remember, he had 16 total touchdowns because it's not just his ability to run it. He can catch it out of the backfield as well. No one plays harder than this guy does, down in and down out. I think he's just going to keep getting better.
A glance back at 2016 for Des Bryant. 50 receptions, under 800 yards, had 8 touchdowns. What do you make of the season that Des had?
Well, remember, it started with Des injured, so it took a little while for him to get started. I'm going to make a bold prediction for you. Would not shock me at all if he doubled his catch number next year and darn near doubled his receiving yardage total. Because if he's healthy all year long, they're going to want to take some pressure off of the run game themselves, and Dak Prescott in his second season should be that much more confident throwing it downfield.
Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against him on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Check. Here we go.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get in that type of a game.
Oh, nice juke.
Oftentimes, it's not a very successful play.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
From the gun, here's Romo. That's caught at the 1. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Alfred Morris taking it in. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The headshots here of the offensive unit, and what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Looking for Cooks, and it's
should never did that.
Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. On 2nd down, here's Romo. He sets to fire deep.
Wow, that's bullshit.
Past the 20.
That's bullshit.
Cowboys.
Wow.
82 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. For Ingram, he topped the 1,000-yard mark this year for the first time in his 6-year career.
Didn't he just come out of Alabama last year?
That's what it feels like, right?
I mean, it's amazing.
6 seasons he's had.
Won a Heisman Trophy there, finally over 1,000 yards as a pro, and he increased his number of long runs, becoming a much better ball carrier into the secondary. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football, but these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try to break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down.
Wow,
exactly
press the wrong button, motherfucker. Fuck.
Traveling north, far north to Minneapolis. Early predictions for
Damn, I pressed the wrong button.
Well, you know, everyone's still waiting in the NFL for a home team to play in its home stadium, right? So could the Vikings be that team? I'll start in the NFC, and I'm going to say no. I think Seattle. Starting to get near that maybe last run with their defense. Earl Thomas returns. I like Seattle coming out of the NFC. How about you?
Well, I'm actually going to take a Dallas Cowboys NFC title run. I think that they came so close this year, probably most talented going into next year.
I like that one. Well, in the AFC, I'm going to go with a team that if they improve their defense and their quarterback stays healthy, they could be that team, the Oakland Raiders.
Okay, I'm going dark horse. Cleveland Browns. Let's go.
Hey, from worst to first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. It's complete. Flater, right side. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now Breeze on 3rd down.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they are the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
A big pickup there on the run. 34 yards.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard them over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He caught some.
Look at that, nigga. Fuck out of here with that toss shit.
Take over at the 25-yard line.
Keep playing.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half.
I was getting tired of that shit.
Affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. They go back to the air here after the INT. And Thomas has it. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their dangerous wide receiver, 74 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
And that one makes it 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And out now come the Cowboys. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy.
He don't learn. He don't learn. Give me that. Give me that. Ooh! Oh, he don't learn. All right. He's one of them niggas.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won.
Nope.
Come back and get them the next time.
He was looking for Terrence Williams that time, and it's 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. To throw is Romo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yes! That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Romo.
That's what I wanted! That's what I wanted!
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Out onto the
Ain't gonna disrespect me, nigga. Fuck out of here.
touchdown pass.
I wanted you to go for that shit so bad.
See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he's got it over the middle. Flater.
Let's go. Let's go.
21. And the Saints are set up now with a 1st and goal.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on
Let this shit go down to a 2-minute warning.
So many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Oh, she is? All right. Thank you for letting me know.
They'll run here with Ingram.
What?
Running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, okay. She's growing.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense.
Wow.
All the gaps were filled except for the one.
Wow. I had that shit. Let's go again. Let's go again.
By a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 3rd and goal now. The defense looking to hold serve again.
That's that play he does like. That's that play he does like. That's the play he does like. See, I do it. I score touchdowns with it, nigga. Let's go.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Give niggas a 14-point lead, and they can't even do nothing with that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. See, man? See what happens when you get the fucking Madden God upset, nigga? See what happens when you get the Madden God upset? You can't do that, man. Ask motherfucking Jonathan about that shit, man. Ask him about that shit, my nigga. Don't do that shit, my nigga. Play your game, do the right shit, but don't disrespect, because then you get me tight, and then I have to fucking set an example out of you. Look, I'll give you another chance. Go ahead, get that touchdown. Get that touchdown. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want you to write on motherfucking Facebook, thank you.
As a fan, is there anything pretty?
I didn't even pick my defensive play on that one.
No, it's a thing of
I don't even know what the fuck happened.
It's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
1 minute, you left me too much time, nigga.
That's
Hey.
And he'll line up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself,
Oh, he dropped it? Cooks, are you serious, dog? This nigga dropped it.
What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Now Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up.
Fuck off me, nigga. You lucky.
Gain of 19 and
You lucky I went out of bounds in that
he's
shit.
such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
That incompletion, Charles, gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year.
That's the first time you touched my man.
That might make a push this coming year.
Well, 3 that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota, remember the start they got off to before that didn't work out so well for them? Arizona, we thought they were a lock to be in the playoffs. In fact, many of us called them Super Bowl contenders. And Carolina, the defending NFC champs going into last season, they didn't make it. So I think that all 3 could return to former glory.
That's what happens when you try to be greedy. Try to go for a pick.
The Los Angeles Rams, they get a young quarterback going and that defense continues to live up to expectations. They can make a real strong push in the West.
They've got the D, you're right. They just need the O. On 1st down, Breeze. Flush to his right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
I do that shit. I do that shit.
Out here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come out in the pistol. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Breeze now to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds.
Nice try, nice try.
So that's just going to be an incompletion. So Breeze is going to stay out there. And they're going to go for this on 4th down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He'll rifle this one deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Now the ball comes loose. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll run it now with Dunbar. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Now, hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that.
And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And that one falls incomplete. Trying to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down. Little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline. It's kind of interesting. LA a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have 2 with the move from San Diego to LA. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played 1 season as such.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Morris Claiborne makes the play defensively. And they're going to speed things up here. A play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. Surveying the field to the sideline.
Stay on your feet, nigga.
Catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. He's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Now a man who sat out 3 seasons. This is Tim Hightower. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit.
Yeah.
It's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
What's good?
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll bring him back within 4. Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah. That one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Another pistol look here. On 2nd down, here's Romo. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here. Here's Romo now on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
2nd and 10. Romo once more. Bryant has it. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shift together here from the D-line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Ingram again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. They come up with one back. That's Ingram. Now they'll throw with Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that brings up 4th down.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys are always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Breeze, gotta have this one. Caught right side at Snead. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Breeze going to throw. Deep drop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Fresh set of downs here. They come up with one back. That's Ingram. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now it's 2nd and 7. The play clock's running down. The play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Coleman, 28 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Ready, right 18, right 18.
On 2nd down, here's Romo. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
Watch left, tight end to the left, Ready, left 35, left 35. Go!
Now Tony Romo on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. It's a gain of 24 that time. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Right 18. Right 18. Go!
Romo here on first down. Complete to Bryant. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come up in an offset eye. Now Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Ten yards still left on 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Haole Kikaha in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So from outside the red zone now after the sack, a long 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Left 35.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And Bailey able to knock it through. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So now then, it's a big kick there to get this game back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal could still do you in.
Brandon, we're going to see right here. I would expect that after the kickoff, this offense is going to come out throwing. So those first few plays are going to be the key.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Easy.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Now Breeze. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 that time. And that leads to a New Orleans first down. Breeze to throw. Steps away to his left. Brought in left side by Snead. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, timeout on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Back to throw, Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. They're going to clock a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Let's go now. Go.
Romo. A dump off to Elliott. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that.
Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Check, check, check. Here we go. Ready? Check, check, check.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with time running out, and the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.